Shells, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, it's Chelsea J, and on this channel I talk about fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, and product reviews, and all the things of that interest you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and join the Seashell fam, and don't forget to sign up to my mailing list, which is, the link is going to be in the description box. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about my favorite content creators pretty much across all platforms, and this is going to be my top 5. If I'm not watching one, I'm watching the other from day to day. Some of them I just came across, and some of them I just been watching for a while and I just really love them. Now, I am a silly person, but I'm serious as well. So I'm just going to put y'all onto these content creators. Like I said, some of them are new, some of them OG, triple OGs, OG, triple triples. So if that's something you're interested in and you want to be put onto some new content creators, and I'm not saying you got to watch them, I'm just letting you know who I have my eye on lately. And yeah, so let's get into the content. All right, y'all, so the first content creator is Candace Marie. So she's kind of like a newbie to YouTube, but she's a TrueBee on Instagram. I think she's up to like 117,000 followers. However, I found her here on YouTube. She was in one of my suggested, you know how YouTube have a, who you want to watch or whatever, or who you should be watching suggested. So I clicked on it because everything just looked so clean, and I was just so interested. So I actually watched one of her vlogs, and I'm like, oh my god, I actually like this girl. So if you've been watching me, if you're not new to me, you've been knowing that I said, because I used to do vlogs, but then I got bored with them, and plus they weren't really getting any traction over here anyway. So I'm like, okay, I'm already old school. I don't feel like having the camera in my face while I'm trying to enjoy life. So we kind of did each other a favor. I stopped doing them because y'all didn't watch them. So being that y'all didn't watch them, y'all did me a favor and helped me go back to enjoy my life instead of having to record everything. So, even exchange ain't no robbery, baby. So, but I did say if I did, get back into vlogs, which I will, I want vlogs that are more so kind of like reality shows, but showing people, because y'all know I'm a business girl. So I want to see people doing things. So what I'm talking about is kind of like, Lala's Full Court Life, or Life in the Fab Lane with Kimora Lee, or even the Kardashians. On those reality shows, it wasn't so much. And these are like the reality shows of old. Reality shows of new is just a whole bunch of infidelity, fighting, and this is kind of like, okay, that's too much drama, honey. Y'all need to go in y'all cubby and praise the Lord and thank him that y'all alive. All this fighting, honey, y'all gotta grow up, please. But so I can't get into reality shows these days. I don't like it. But I do like reality shows from back in the day because they were actually accomplishing something. Like Life in the Fab Lane, she was producing, her latest marketing campaign and stuff. Like, she was just always doing something, and I liked that. So I said if I did a vlog, or even vlogs that I personally want to see as a viewer, I want to see people doing things. I want to see you moving and shaking. I don't want to go to the mall all the time with you. I don't want to go to Target. I don't want to go get a matcha. I don't care about that. I need to see, I need motivation, okay? And you going to all these stores ain't gonna motivate me. A person who goes shopping every single day, hello? I want to see you riding around, getting it, being a mover and being a shaker. And like I did say in that same video when I was explaining this, I can understand how some people don't want to do that because you don't want to have all your tea out on the street, or count your eggs before they hatch. So how about just doing a lot of filming and just film it after everything has launched? That's what I say. But anyway, that's what I want to see as a viewer. But me as a content creator, that's the type of vlogs that I would like to create. So I said all that to say, she is the only content creator that comes close to doing her vlogs like how I want to see it, or incorporating the things that I want to see in a vlog. Now, my only complaint about her is her vlogs aren't long enough, because that's how much I enjoy her content. And she, like I said, she's new to YouTube, so she's just getting her feet wet. So I'm not going to be that dramatic. But as far as her editing, her visuals, everything is clean, font, all of that. I love it. I love her. Yeah, Candace Marie, I'm not sure what she does on a professional level, but yeah, I like her vlogs. So yeah, take a look at her. I like, even Instagram, I follow her on Instagram, because if you follow me on Instagram, this is another tangent, I don't follow a lot of people on Instagram because my goal is to be the best follower I could be. Okay, I can't engage, because right now Instagram is solely based off engagement. So I don't follow a few people just because I think I'm a celebrity or anything like that. No, I want to be the best follower I can be. So I have to keep, I only follow people who I want to see their content, and content that I enjoy, and content that I interact with. So I don't want to be a ghost follower. I don't want to be one of them followers that, I'm following 12,000 people, but I can't even like your stuff. Or when you drop something, I can't even see it because, I'm following too many people. And even the little amount of people I do follow, I don't even catch all their things all the time. So imagine following thousands of people. I'm not looking at their stories. I'm not engaging. We're in a day and age where a dead follower is dead weight. That's why even in my stories, I beg people, please unfollow me. If you don't interact with my stuff, please unfollow me. No harm, no foul. You actually hurting me by being a dead follower. Just you can go, even on here. If you don't watch the content, please channel your inner Fantasia and free yourself, okay? I will not cry. I would actually be happy. Because I don't, but yeah, that's the reason why I don't follow that many people on Instagram. I just want, so that's why I'm slow to follow people. I look at your content, and if I find myself vibing, then I'm going to follow you, because I know that I'm going to be interactive with your stuff. Now, I may not comment all the time because I'm really not a commenter like that. Sometimes I will comment if I'm shaking or if I'm moved, but for the most part, I am going to interact. I'm going to like, I'm going to look at your, I'm going to share. I'm going to, do what I can to be a present follower and somebody that's going to help, keep you and get you in the algorithm. I'm not just going to sit up there and look like this and being a dead follower or being dead weight. So that's one of the reasons, that's the main reason why I don't follow a lot of people on Instagram. And I'm unapologetic about it. So yeah, Candace Marie, check her out if you're into that type of content. And she is a New York girly, and most of my following, the demographic is from New York. So hey, New York girlies. Now next up is the OG triple of the plus size fashion community. And yeah, she's been in the fashion community. She's done a lot of things. She's worked with Good American. She has her own fashion collection. She's worked with Reb Dolls. She is like the OG plus size fashion influencer. And her name, well, her online moniker is Flaws of Couture, but her real name is Sasha. Well, her new last name, I was going to say her last name, but her new last name is Coffee. She just got married this past February, which brings me to why I love watching her. So she has been documenting this past year her entire experience. She's documented when she was proposed to, up until, to moving to Ghana, going back and forth, and now she did a permanent move, and now she's there with her husband. They got married. And she's been dropping from her wedding series, she's been dropping week after week after week. Like every week she's dropping an episode. And guys, I'm just really here for her content. You know, I just, it's very episodic or episodic. It's like an episode, and I'm just so excited that her content is just really good. And then on top of that, just on a personal level, I'm excited that she got married. Like, honey, I've been crying all these past weeks. Like, I'm super invested. Like, when I go to Ghana, Sasha, we're gonna have to go get something to eat, and we're gonna have to go to the Sandbox because, honey, the girlie said the Sandbox is cute. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and put that out now. I want to go to the Sandbox because, honey, they say the girlie said the food good, honey, the vibes, and you on the beach just being your African American self. So, well, you're not African American. Look, the preacher said you African American. He said you was from America, honey. So that's the inside joke. But anyway, definitely take a look at her. I've just really been enjoying these series that she's been dropping week after week of her wedding. She had a Ghanaian wedding, the dress fitting. Honey, when I tell you, the African, and I do know that Africa is a continent, honey. I made all A's in social studies, so calm down. I'm talking about the entire continent. I haven't met one person from the entire continent that ain't a bad mama jamma when it comes to this tailoring stuff. When it comes to tailoring, dressmaking, the continent of Africa, those women, can't nobody see them. Not in the sewing room. Can't nobody see them, ladies. I actually want to go over there and learn from them. Like, that's how bad they are. So, yeah, I want to go to Nigeria. I want to go to Ghana. I want to go to Kenya. I just want to go all over the place and learn from those ladies because they are fire. Okay? So, yeah, I'm off my little... But check out Sasha Gay. All right, so number 3 is Miss Liz Hart. Guys, she's been on YouTube for pretty much a couple years. Now, I know she has stepped back from making a lot of content. I don't know if it's because life is busy. I don't know if she's at a comfort level in her life right now. But I do know she makes a lot of short form content. But yeah, so a lot of the YouTube girls have went over to short form content, and they gave short form content their complete undivided attention because that's where the money resided. Even though YouTube is where the money resides too after you get to a certain level, but a lot of girlies have went to where the companies are investing in, and it ain't over here. YouTube is more so for your personal, just you building up something personal on your own and presenting yourself as an authority in whatever field, if you're trying to position yourself for something. But yeah, I definitely love her. I love her content. I love her recipes. She's her voice is soothing, and I just definitely love watching her clean up, even though I ain't doing all that. But I just love it, and some of her recipes I have actually used. But yeah, Ms. Liz Hart, I hope she come back to YouTube and create more content. And even though she's not over here that much, because what she does now is repurpose a lot of her content. So the things that she make on YouTube and Instagram, Instagram and TikTok, she brings it over here for shorts. But it goes to show you how good her content is and how evergreen, or I'm not going to use, well, it can be, I can use evergreen, but it just goes to show you how good her content is, because I mean, she went from 500 to, I think right now, I think she said she's at 900,000 on Instagram. I don't know, because I saw her put a plaque up of something, so I think she's at 900,000. So her audience is steadily growing, even though she's not giving YouTube her undivided attention anymore. So that just goes to show you the quality of her content and how well it ages. So that's something to be learned from her. Like that's a lesson that a lot of content creators can take from her. And even on her level as well, NitraaB. Definitely love NitraaB. I haven't watched her in a while because I think she really hasn't been on, because I think right now she has 3 kiddos. So You know, she's probably taking, you know, both of these ladies worked hard, and, you know, with kids, you got to take up a lot of time with them. And with filming, it takes up a lot of time too. So I'm pretty sure both of these women are in a very comfortable state in life, not pocket watching or anything, like nothing weird like that. But I'm thinking that there are very comfortable women. They both have professional husbands, so they're probably just kind of sitting this thing out and taking time with their family. So number 4 are two of the same people, and they're technically kind of in the same genre just a little bit, and I'll explain it. But first up is Fashion Rodman. And Fashion Rodman, he is a guy who works in a luxury fashion, and not like on the retail side. I'm talking about on the, I think he's a designer, or I forgot exactly what he do, but he's the type of person, like he's, you know, seeing what's going on in the manufacturer. He's working with designers. Like he's in the thick of it. You know, he's in the thick of it. You know, he's in that. So, you know, and I love just hearing him give educated, front line, in the thick of it. Like he's in it. So he is fashion. I like seeing him give firsthand horse's mouth information in regard to fashion. Now, I know on my channel I say I talk about fashion, which I do, but I talk about it on a tread water type of talking about it. Like I tread water when it comes to fashion. I don't get deep into it. I don't talk about it in the way I know it as far as the intricate parts of it or the business of fashion. I just keep it very, you know, styling, what's coming out, stuff like that. Sometimes I'll give some fashion news, but even that's like kind of like fast fashion news. Or I'll, you know, talk about some certain things as far as like textiles and stuff like that. But I really don't get into the thick of like fashion, like in fashion. So if you ever want to hear somebody talk about that, Fashion Rodman is that guy. He breaks down a lot of things. He talk about a lot of the luxury things. Even with this new China thing, you know, he gives a better perspective as somebody who actually, you know, been there, done that, wore a t-shirt. He gives a better explanation as to the whole China and luxury thing. And you know, definitely love watching his content. A lot of times he'll do lives, and he is recognized, so it's not like, you know, he's just a random old guy. And he's from the UK, and of course, you know, over there in fashion, it's kind of like they treat Americans like we're just like the cosplayers of fashion. But it's kind of like if you're from Europe, honey, you're just fashion. You just ooze fashion. That's kind of like how it is in the fashion community between the Westerners, us, and the Europeans. So it's just funny to look at, to me. That's another conversation. But yeah, definitely love Fashion Rodman. Next up is and pretty much another person on his same level. This is in another number. This is just a second person on number 4, which is Super Jacob. Of course, I told y'all about him all the time. Super Jacob, he is funny, the poverty. He loves in the poverty. But I like him. I like you know, a lot of his commentary and his ideals. A lot of our ideals match. But like I said before with Super Jacob, you know, I let him be my mouthpiece, because certain things, when it comes from a white male, it's more acceptable. You know what I mean? We can have all kind of think pieces, but we know how America works. Let's not, you know, get brand new this evening. But yeah, so that's the thing with that. But those are my 2 faves that I do like to watch when it comes to fashion. And let's get to number 1. Number 1 is an account I just came across about a week ago, last week. And guys, I am in love with these 2 nuts. Ezee and Natalie. I am in love with their channel. Guys, now Ezee, I'm not sure when she came out, but I just remember her making her, like, she was viral on Instagram pre-pandemic. I want to say maybe around 2017-ish, maybe. And I forgot what it was. I forgot what the video was. But she's like she's a, you know, a gay woman. And she's a stud, which is the masculine presenting gay woman. And I just think it's funny how she be acting like a girl. Like she be switching it on and off. Overall, she's goofy, okay? It's like I have a lot of people in my family that are goofy. I am goofy. I ain't gonna call myself goofy, but I'm very silly and I like to have fun. And I like watching her because she reminds me of being around my family. We always laughing. We're hard pressed to take almost anything serious, okay? I have a cousin just like her, takes nothing serious. I'm talking about, honey, we can be at a family funeral and honey, it's two of them, male and a female, and they're just rattling off jokes all the time. Now, and then the others, we're silly because we like to laugh. My family likes to laugh, but some of us, we take things a little bit serious. Them two, it's to the point where I'm surprised my cousin is married. Honey, we keep his wife lifted up in prayer because I don't know how she do. But that boy is just silly. And that's who Ezee reminds me of my cousins. They're just silly. They're goofy. And not only goofy, they're actually funny. It's one thing to be goofy, but you're not funny and, you know, you're cringe. Or you know, you just get on everybody's last nerve. They do get on our nerve sometimes, but they're funny. Like, I'm actually getting a laugh out of it. Ezee, she had me laughing. Them pranks that she be pulling on Natalie, I be hollering. Natalie, she's funny too, but she's crazier than a roach. She will knock Ezee head off in a minute. Ezee, you better stop making that girl mad. But yeah, their channel, because they do pranks. That's pretty much the overall synopsis of their channel. They do pranks. And yeah, I just came across their channel because, like I said, I came across Ezee back in I want to say 2017 with that one viral video. I kept seeing like viral videos on Instagram, but I never like followed her or anything like that. And here on YouTube, I was just, because a lot of time my For You page be dry, and I just be, you know, refreshing. Because I just don't have, besides these people that I named to you, I don't have anybody that I just binge watch like that. And her videos kept coming up, and I'm like, I don't want to see no prank. Like, I don't want to see no, you know what I'm saying? So I just said, you know what, let me just press it. And it was, you know, it was Natalie and Ezee's channel, and I just saw them doing pranks. It was just so funny. And it was one video, because I mean, it's to the point where I'm laughing, like I'm crying real tears watching their videos. But one video that I just saw the other day, because I'm still binging, because I think like during COVID, that's when like she really kind of geared up. But we're going to talk about the work ethic in a minute that she had. But yeah, I was watching a video that she did with Nat, and I don't watch him either. He's, you know, I think they're both younger, way younger than me, so I don't get into their content. But I decided to watch this video, and she was pretty much, it was a blind date that she tricked Nat. Well, I ain't gonna say the whole thing, you can go watch it yourself. But it was just funny to see how she was manhandling him and his brother and his friend, and how Nat, because it was a blind date. And when Nat turned around and saw her, because she was dressed like a guy. So it was just funny seeing, you know how guys be acting like that when they see a, you know, a stud and stuff like that. They be acting immature. They be putting on, like, you know, like, oh, that's a guy and all. I'm like, child, please. But it was just funny to see him act immature and childish about it, and seeing her manhandling him and had him tricked because she was talking like a girl and he was falling for her. And then when he took off that blindfold, he lost it. But anyway, yeah, I was laughing so hard at that I literally had to lie on my back because I thought I was gonna choke. I was laughing that hard and I was crying, laughing. Like, she's funny. She is funny. Yeah. And then I started getting into other content with her and her friends, and yeah, her and then her girlfriend, she's like a really big influencer, I think. So yeah, just watching, but at this point I'm going to get into, not only I like watching the funny content, but from what I've seen so far, they both seem to have, well, right now it's a fiance. They both seem, again, I don't know them personally, but they seem to have a crazy work ethic. And I love seeing that from another content creator, because that feeds me. Like, if you're a content creator, you pretty much have to have an organic, not necessarily friend group, but a work group, a group of influencers that, you know, you can call on when you need them, or, you know, y'all pretty much built a rapport to where it's like, hey, I need this, hey, I need that, or hey, what about this, hey, what about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have that group or that person, you have to, or to get like motivation from, or, you know, another content creator you can talk to and y'all both understand what's happening. If you don't have that, then you have to tailor make that. Meaning, you can either have it organic, where you just find people and y'all just really click, or you have to grow it in a lab, meaning you're going to have to find different pieces of inspiration online. And that's what I've been doing, and that's the inspiration I found from her, and even Candace Marie. I found motivation from both of them. But Erica, or, well, I don't think her name is Erica, Ezee, I don't know why I want to call her Erica. I don't know if that's her name or not. It seemed like it would be, you know, Ezee, Erica. I don't know. She looked like an Erica. I don't know if that's your name. I'm sorry, don't get offended. But she just have a strong work ethic, and to see what she has built just based off what I'm seeing through the videos as I'm binging it, because I like some of the videos were from like 7 years ago, then 5 years, and then 4, and each and every time the houses get bigger, the cars get bigger, you know what I'm saying? So it's just seeing her work ethic and the amount of videos she has, because from what she does and from the amount of videos she have, you have to have a strong work ethic to get that done, to get that amount of work done. Like, you know, pulling all these pranks and stuff like that back to back to back. And I mean videos, because she have a lot of, like, a catalog of content. She have her content with herself, content with Natalie, and she have content with I think she got a group called Case, and it's her and her friends, and they do content together as well. I mean, she has content all over the place, and that just let me know one thing: she ain't no lazy person. She's gonna get it. She's hungry. She's a dog. She's a beast. She's hungry, and her hunger got her to where she's at now. So just seeing that, and again, just watching the videos and seeing the morph over the years, it's just amazing to see. And it's amazing to get that inspiration, even though I don't know her, even though I can't call her up or anything like that. I just really love seeing that, even with Natalie. I don't know if that's how she said, but that's I don't know if that's how the real pronunciation go, but that's how Ezee pronounce her name, Natalie. So even, you know, Natalie, even her story with her and Ezee, how she, you know, DM'd her and said, hey, I want to do funny videos with you. And she moved to LA, and they were at ground zero, and boom, they are killing it today. You know, Natalie, she's, you know, brand deal after brand deal. She's that girl. And it's just amazing to watch. It's just amazing to watch, and it's amazing to, you know, feed off some of that energy and get some inspiration, and, you know, kind of like plug your battery in, you know, and get not energy stealing but, you know, just, you know, watching things to get inspiration and kind of give you some get up and go, because again, ain't no reality shows out here giving it to you, because all these middle-aged women doing is fighting like cats and dogs, hooting and hollering. Then you got the young ones, honey, they somewhere doing all kind of stuff. So it's just, you just got to get your motivation where you can. That's the bottom line. And I just love watching those two. If you have a chance, check them out. I think they're hilarious, especially that one with Candace Nat. That one, I could not breathe. I had to lay on my back because that's how funny it was. It just reminded me, again, she reminds me of my family. Like, if she came to a family function, honey, she will fit right on in. She'll fit in seamlessly with those nuts. So, yeah, those are the content creators that I am enjoying right now, that I have been watching. If I'm not watching one, I'm watching one of the others. Even if it's old content, I'm watching it and just binging it. And yeah, definitely love them. I hope you enjoy my little list of the content creators that I enjoy. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.